just about game time, and the Blazers never looked more confident than when they arrived earlier. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The G League created a professional pathway. It was a response to talents like LaMelo Ball going to the Australian League. G League president Sharif Abdurrahim said, when kids go around the world to play and our teams have to travel there to scout them, it's counterintuitive. They should be in our development system. Guys?
That's good reporting, Allie. Thank you. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So here's Portland's starting group. The engine for the Blazers. Lillard at point with McCollum at the 2. Robert Covington is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, down low it's Green and Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Mulder in at the 3. Boy, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. And having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And score the ball. We got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one.
Yep, count it. Curry is stronger than most people think. He knows how to keep his balance through contact.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard outside.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You're right. He take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss him there.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
He found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the passes come this way. You gotta know he's ready to shoot.
Here's Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. He's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me. And season to season, he comes one of the most consistent players. I mean, always good for 20 points a game last year. However, I was hoping to see more growth out of him as a player. He's forcing things a little bit in his court. Some of these shots, he'd be better off passing them.
Green in the post, covered by Covington. And as you said with McCullough, his numbers have been near identical for 5 seasons or so.
But it's a good line to have. You can't argue with that. But he's just a good scorer. A good scorer, but just a scorer. For this team, he's got to get to the next level. Colin has to do more than score.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Powell. And they take the lead. Curry's got 6 points.
I mean, that's good as soon as the lead was shaken.
Here's Lillard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Curry with a steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And he loves it up top. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen them. They got to communicate much better.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard against Curry. And the layup falls. Give him 8 points now.
Ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available.
Timeout called, the Blazers. Boy, one area where Curry often doesn't get enough credit, Grant, is effort on defense.
You know, BA, he really does try on the defensive end. And he can be very effective against players his size. He also brings that play to bigger players, even when they try to post him up. Curry has heart, and he takes the challenge seriously.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Covington. Powell with it. Here's the three. It's a three-pointer.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Mulder. Lillard pulls down the board.
He's got to do a better job making the team pay for their mistakes.
And McCollum slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly. His scoring is not in there at all. We were telling you a lot about their team, but they absolutely.
And the bucket is good.
Looks like this kid will go. Stand up, Sagan. He loves finishing right on this team.
Now here's Lillard to the paint. Here's Covington. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Mulder can't hit. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Up top, Powell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Oubre with it. McCullough covering. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. It's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. Anthony outside. The 3 is up.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Here's Toscano, who walked away. It's Lillard with the drive. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. There's the drive. Cool. Lays it up and banks it in.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far this one.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Now Now here's Looney. The D's right on him. No good from the wing. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 43% to get this one underway. Lillard finds Canner. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Looney, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Portland gets called for the foul.
Yeah, Looney really battles for this one. Releases the shot and wins a trip to the line.
First one falls for him.
You have to respect Looney's versatile skill set. I mean, he found success playing in different positions, and that's not an easy task.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 7 points.
I like seeing Lillard go to the floor. He has such a soft release and touch on his shot.
Here's Bazemore. An easy two on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And no good. Trying to hit that with the ball. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals with a big loss.
I look to the times where things are going well. So this is going to come to pass. You know, someday this is going to be history, and we're going to be in a better position. And I want people to look at me and remember how I responded when things didn't go my way.
Yes, a gentleman in victory and defeat.
Yeah, because Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Yeah, sure it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold for the lead.
We got Damian Lee. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Toscano in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Grant, you played until the age of 40. That's becoming a rare feat in the NBA.
It really is, BA. And I think in part, you have players who entered the league a lot younger. Back when I came into the league, it was, typically after your third or fourth year in college, players were a little bit older, so they started later. But now players are coming in as teenagers, essentially, and it's the cumulative effect, the wear and tear over the 82-game season. Not everyone's going to play 20 years, get to the age of 40, but still, nonetheless, you have some great players in this league who've had tremendous longevity, even into their late 30s.
Now here's Powell. The 3, Covington. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he drives in. With the fadeaway. And the basket good. Big shot that time. Green's got the second bucket on the night.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's Covington on the wing. From downtown. Canner. It's good on the footback.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive booming rates. I mean, when you think about it, that's the best of picking up his teammates' misses.
Curry's shot is off. Portland trailing here. McCollum outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From 17, Curry, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. McCollum outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Curry, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
This system is set up perfectly to do it. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
McCollum draws the double. Pass to Canner. And he was fouled while in the extra shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Although he suffered through some injuries last season, when he was on the floor, Canner gave the Celtics things no one else could, see that.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. He gave the post offense, a neat rebound. Those have been a calling card of his ever since he entered the league. He's hard to play against small lineups. The matchups don't favor him. But against more traditional lineups, he fares extremely well. One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, the captain never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like him. With anticipation on the feed, he knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Anthony. Knocks down the 18-footer. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one. The Warriors leading. Here's Poole. Good D by Canner. And the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. To the right side. Anthony finds Canner. No luck on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Toscano. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Now the Trailblazers shooting just 38% in this quarter. For 3, Covington. Here's Canner. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Canner's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
The Trailblazers, Nurkic is checked in for Canner, Jones comes in for Anthony, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Powell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
The big reason why they're in front is because they've been able to limit mistakes like that.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's Lillard. He has 7. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And it's all tied up. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. He always seems to have the look to win.
Here's Poole over Covington, and he hits it and gets a 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Grant defenses usually find ways to counter new offensive moves. But what can you really do to stop the step-back 3?
BA, I'm not sure there's much you can do defensively. You know, it's interesting. 25, 30 years ago, you didn't see too many people taking step-back 3s or even step-back 2s. It's a bad shot. It wasn't a high percentage shot. The players today have really mastered that shot and that ability to create space and distance to get off their three-pointers. Maybe if the league changes the rules and allows a little bit more physicality, which gives some of the advantage back to the defender, then and only then will defenses be able to stop the step-back 3.
Here's Poole. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he gets it back. Poole's shot is off.
It isn't the D that calls them this. That's just a loss of concentration.
The 3, Covington. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Inside. Here's Toscano. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. Third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fire.
Here's Poole.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
The 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Poole. Count it. Take that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
40 seconds left in the second. Now Covington. Back to Lillard. 4-3. Count it from distance. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Poole. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. Lillard against Oubre. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
A lot of their offenses come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserve.
Jack, how do you think Portland played?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the threes. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell them to stop shooting.
And that's going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the court right now for Portland. Lillard and McCollum are the backcourt pair. Robert Covington is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Draymond signed for 4 years on a $100 million extension of the role. Shows you how valuable he is to this team.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Golden State with the ball. They lead by 4. And that one's good. Green. Yeah, he gives us 9 points a game for his career. Draymond Green is an impact player in this league.
Yeah, he emulates Dennis Rodman a little bit already in how he can try to take something out of his game psychologically. Impact isn't always seen on the stat sheet. But I'll tell you what, it's stuck on the floor.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the basket by Curry.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Nurkic passes to Lillard.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And that one's good. Green.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Well, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
McCollum draws the double. Pass to Covington. Pocket 6. Back to McCollum. High grab for pure entertainment. Who do you love to watch?
Oh, that's easy right there. The jumper. Nicola Jokic. I absolutely love his game. His versatility. At times he's a little bit unorthodox. His passing. I mean, everything about his game is fun to watch. You never know what's going to happen. And you know what? I don't think he's going to know either. But he's a joy to watch and a great talent in this league.
That's Joker. Tanner checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Covington.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now McCollum. Give him 8. Driving in. Pass to Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
On the wing, Curry. McCollum defends. Here's Wiggins. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Powell. Here's Canner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Canner's got 8.
Strong finish by Cantor. The contact doesn't seem to affect his mechanics at all.
Wiggins on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 8.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
McCollum outside. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Curry. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony outside. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Curry. Takes it inside. He gets it in there. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
Johnson had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Shot is good by Curry.
This quarter exhibiting tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Last season, some people felt like Wiggins' production would increase with higher usage, but actually the opposite occurred.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Simons. He's covered by Curry. McCollum outside. Here's Simons. On target from range. Yeah, even without Big Cat around. And Steph Curry still on the mend, Chris. Wiggins got fewer shots than he had before.
There's something integrated into the new offense where Wiggins was also somewhat passive. The change of Golden State is trying to change as long as he's on this team.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing. And he delivers another blow. Something's got into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Pass to Jones. Anthony with it. Launches it. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Look, it's a lazy effort. That's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, but that doesn't constitute defense.
Portland trailing here. McCollum finds Canner. Anthony outside. 29 seconds left in the third. It's good.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
There's no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little bit. Execute your offense.
Drains the triple.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Here's Curry. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Damian Lee. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Toscano in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. The Warriors leading. On the attack, Oubre. And he makes it on the layup.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Jones with the ball. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Looney. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The D has to at least respect Looney's mid-range. When they don't, he's having to try his luck.
Lillard passes to Covington. Here's Lillard. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Lee. Defended by Lillard. Lee misses.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lane.
Now here's Powell. Lillard outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And Oubre gets it to go.
More points coming from their side. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Lillard into the lane. And a dunk by Lillard.
It's tough. When I think of Dame, that's the first word that comes up. Showing why on that hoop right there.
Here's Lee. Nurkic with some nice D. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The 3, Covington. The rebound by Wiggins.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Into the lane. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now with it. Lillard right side. Takes the 3. And Toscano pulls it down. Cranked it in off the glass. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Lillard outside. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 23.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 34.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
McCollum outside. There's the triple. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
Curry gets the bucket.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure sport. He fills it up from everywhere. Bad shots. This is the time to work with all the sides to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Exactly. Give it to the guy with a hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Canner checked in for Nurkic.
Curry is everything you want from your superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
Portland calls timeout. They're down by 7. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 42 in the game. Lillard up top. He's covered by Curry. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Curry drives in. And he fakes in the layup. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Such confidence in Curry. If you watch him take it inside, you think he was a bigger player.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Again, missed by Lillard.
Even though he's going ice cold, he keeps shooting. He's late enough in the game. Him and recognize that. That's a better option.
But this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, BA, ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And the shot goes in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that. I know that's it.
Unload from 13. Loaded grabs a miss. And here are the Warriors now. Goes up on the wing. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. The three, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lillard, he just fills out the defense. He doesn't rush it. When they play off ball him, he torches them. When they crowd him, he'll pull off the J. They get too close and drop.
Curry's shot is off.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
And the Warriors miss again. And so Golden State takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.